game. APR taking on Cobra.
And this is the first game in Group D. And Group D happens to have KVC, we do have APR, we do have Cobra, and
Nemo Stars, which is playing later today.
it's going to be a fantastic game. Wherever you are, hydrate. It's very hot, but it's going to be hotter here. APR is a team that performed very well, by the way. League. They came in position 4, but as we speak right now, we have them with their first 6 who are playing today. And that happens to be the Libro, that is Steven. And we do have Joseph 14, going to be none other than Samuel. The second names, we'll try the best we can with annunciation.
We apologize in case we pronounce the names wrongly.
Disclaimer. And of course, Cobra, we do have them coming through.
We have Abraham, Carl, McCall, Angero, Bonnie, Kabat, Emma, and the captain, Isaiah.
And of course, the game is getting started right now. It is 5 sets to be played in case it's decisive, but as you know, volleyball is 3 sets. So it's the best of 3 in short. This is their first game in this tournament.
It's the first time Cobra is participating in Zone 5 games. FPR played the finals last season. And they lost. No, they played the semi-finals and lost to the eventual winners, Police.
Well, speaking about Cobra, I can suggest one thing. They have made South Sudan's volleyball very proud. Coming from Juba, it's the club that has both men and women teams, just so you know. A club that is in its first championship. It won its first club championship 10 years, after 10 years ago, rather.
Yeah, the Cobra was founded in 2014. They are known for their giant blocks, monster blocks.
Have you seen the height?
They are very tall Sudanese, very, very tall.
That's what
On camera,
about. Yeah.
on camera they look a little moderate, but when you stand next to them, you'll have to
realize
your eyes.
Not to the neck.
The neck, so.
And wow, one thing you have to know is that height is what is needed in volleyball, but that doesn't mean that if you're short you can't play volleyball. We've seen short players who have high jumps, and you have no idea how perfect they are when they get on court.
I'll choose a tall player with the short jump than a short player with a high jump.
Well, that is yours. We have players here that make you think it is okay to be who you are and how you are. All you need is the skill. And starting us today is Sudan Cobra getting their first service in, and that will be taken by
the very tall setter of Cobra. He's very tall, he doesn't need to jump set.
And the first point goes to Cobra. The service was really good. You could see that APR stumbled there in the reception. And for as long as you cannot receive, Emma actually did the justice by not picking up quite well.
The ball was going way wide. Kabal, he serves it away, gifting a point to APR. It's 1 point for APR and 1 point for Cobra from South Sudan. We thank you all for watching. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the Sporters channel. Every game will be shown live on this channel.
APR gets to swallow that one, and Cobra gets 2. The block didn't come through. The energy from the Cobra was really, that's marking. And so far, clearly, the height is giving the advantage here.
Like I told you, I choose height ahead of the jump.
Unfortunately, he serves out, and that happens to be
the second service error from Cobra, and gifts a point to APR. It's 2 points apiece, 2 points in this first set for the CAVB Zone 5 Club Championship. Another service error, but this time for APR.
Volleyball is a game of errors. You make the errors, you lose the points, while your opponent gains the points. So right now, Cobra is leading 3-2 in this very first set of their first meeting in the CFVB Zone 5 Club Championships 2025. APR comes the vengeance, and there goes.
It goes through the middle.
Makes sense. Yes.
It goes through the middle and
It's
scores
only
it well.
your height might be good, but I can actually serve it, and I'll dish it.
Which
And you
center
see-
player would jump that high? If he was short, he wouldn't jump that high.
Cobra trying. Unfortunately, Epira snatches the point. If you have the chemistry and you keep that ball in air, it will definitely do you service. And that's exactly what APR does, making sure that ball stays in play and gets that point, leading for the first time. Cobra 4-3.
I believe in this set they will exchange the lead so many times. More stop block there.
There you go. APR.
2-point game. 5 for APR and 3 for Cobra, South Sudan.
In such a short time, the game has shifted. You can clearly see that APR is taking the lead. They've gotten their block together, and somehow, I think it was jitters in the start.
The South Sudanese are failing to receive. South Sudanese, that's the team of Cobra. If you're just joining us, Cobra is the team in white and black. All white shirts and black shirts. And APR are for the striped
Black and white
black
as
and
well.
white and black shirts. It's 6 points for APR and 3 for Cobra. They are totally failing to receive that dropper service.
You can't receive, you can't win. And there you go. For you to be able to spike and make a point, you've got to be able to give your setter an option of a good reception, so he has places to put that ball. But when you squeeze him with a bad reception, that is what you get.
When you fail to receive, there's nothing you will play in volleyball. High men volleyball. This is the highest level of volleyball in our Zone 5. It's the CFVB Club Zone 5 Club Championship this year.
Well, Vincent served that ball from APR. They've received it quite well. Sets. There you go.
The referee calls for a carry. He delayed the ball in his hands.
Wow. As a setter, how many seconds does someone hold that ball before you can say it's a carry?
The ball isn't supposed to. Volleyball is a one touch game. You don't have to hold the ball so many times. It shouldn't stay long in your hands.
Heavy hands are not allowed.
He's a center player, not a natural setter.
Okay.
Off the block.
APL trying to, create another point. And then left hand there comes through from Cobra, sneaking in a point for themselves. And that is Uperembel. I hope I announced that right.
Very high jumper.
5 in against APR 7.
It's just a 2-point game. You can't tell where the game is going to be right now. Both sides playing well.
Whoa,
Nice.
that is a smack down there.
Nice line attack. Nice line attack. 3-point game.
Isn't it lovely? The energy is finally picked up. Usually when players started sets, they're a little bit cold. Like it's the first points, the services were off, but it's like everyone is getting into their space,
Yeah, the first set usually gives you the rhythm for the game.
Bad reception, retried.
Oh, bad set. Bad set. He manages to convert Upamile.
Oh,
Upamile. Shot number 17. He goes to the service.
I just love what he did there, but it's harmful, especially when you leave the ball behind. The chances you'd injure your shoulder.
Yeah, true. Oh, bad server. Another service error. Another service error for South Sudan team, Cobra. Those are 3 service errors now.
Well, gets run down extra points, giving them 9 in this first set against Cobra. You're watching CFBB Zone 5 Club Championships 2025 right here in Kampala, Uganda. Lugogo is the place you have to be at.
Service error from APR. Their second service error of the game.
Samuel, I'm sure you can see he's devastated by that service.
When you look at the average height of all these players, they're all in 187 plus, 190 meters, 190 centimeters, 200.
That is good height.
Good height for volleyball. Earlier on, I was talking to one of the APL coaches, and he told me their first priority is height.
That's good.
He was commenting about the Ugandan setter in their league. It's like he's a good setter, but he can't block. He's very short.
Yeah, but he's a good setter.
He's a very good setter, but he can't block. Height advantage. Like I say, height is it's a must in volleyball. It's an added advantage.
Well, APR is serving, received well. I can't say. Is it a point? Yes, it is. Covered wide, if you ask me. So even covering, just like someone would, serve you, you're supposed to put little energy. Just place your hands.
If you're in the right position, that ball is surely going to go up.
Exactly.
Where I would want it. And he was in the wrong position there, wrong cover position.
Sometimes it's hot in the kitchen. You can only talk when you're on the sidelines, but when you're in that kitchen,
easier said than done.
Exactly.
It's 8 points for Cobra and 10 for APR.
Received well. All right, that's the advantage of height, man.
He opts for a dump also.
Who's taking this one? Oh boy.
Wonderful. High reach attack.
That block did not commit.
Yes, he attacked the ball higher than the block had jumped. It's 11 for APR and 8 for Cobra.
And this is the first game in Group D. We'll be having another game right there at Arena, rather Old Kampala Arena. And that will be the KVC.
KVC is taking on Rwanda's team. Right after this, we'll have UCU taking on Reg. Please don't forget to subscribe. You'll get the notification every game that is going to be shown on this channel. There is also Nemo Stars taking on the Rwanda champions, APR, the champions of Zone 5. Police.
Well, storming APR it is, fierce, driving to 13 points against Cobra's 8. I was really intrigued to see all these gentlemen, very tall, locking up there in the sky. And before the match started, you could see they were very confident.
Yeah, they're confident. Since they're number 2 in the league, in Kigali National League, are waiting for the playoffs. The playoffs in Kigali will be immediately after the Zone 5 championship. So if you're interested in traveling for volleyball, that's a reason for you to travel to Kigali. Playoffs in Kigali.
But let's first deal with the action here. It is hot, it's blazing. And keep taking water hydrates. The place to be at is right here at Lugogo Indoor Arena.
If you're not around, I don't know where you are. It's getting hot in here. The volleyball is getting up there. Top teams in East Africa are all here to play volleyball.
The timeout is out, and we continue with this first set. So far, we're seeing that these two seem to be fairly matched, if you ask me. Only that Cobra seems to have slowed down a bit, or APR has actually managed to put them in the place they want them to be, just like that, having them toss about. And toss about they are, losing points, working for APR. Whoa. And this monster went down. I think it does because most times people fail to know where to block since most of them are right-handed. You know how the brain works. So they come in just slightly late. Not that they don't know, but the timing is what gets them or cuts them short. Yeah, unless if you're blocking him and you're left-handed too. We continue with 14. Wow! Damn. What's the first ball? Hardly had I opened my mouth and that ball came flying. APR 15 points in this first set, and I'm just loving how they've picked up their technique and gotten their chemistry together. to make sure that the team that is taller than them actually fight for those points. Whoa. Dang.
What an attack. He found him in the cover.
It's hot.
He found him hiding.
That's fast.
Let's enjoy volleyball.
Oh,
It's 11 points for Cobra. That was a nice 11 point for Cobra.
Oh, yeah.
11 for Cobra and 15 for APR. 4-point game. The South Sudanese are tall. Their services are not the best.
Oh,
No block.
God.
No block.
But the angle, it's really pinned right where he needs it.
The whole block was beaten.
And where is the defender? He should have been in that position with the ball.
The ball was too fast for him to be in position yet.
My point exactly. That was really a pinned fast ball.
APR showing us why they're the best team.
Skill.
Matulaga skill.
There we go.
Another free ball.
The block.
Blocked in.
So the errors here costing Sudan for so far is their services so far are going wide and out. I haven't seen like really a fantastic service from South Sudan's Cobra. And the block. They have the height advantage, but they're not using it. I would expect man down blocks, you know.
The setters, the APL setter is playing with the block, beating them. Oh, ball is still up, Decides to dump and it's easily covered. Overreach, I guess it call. Yes, it is. An overreach from South Sudan team Cobra.
But did you see how that ball was passed? In some moment, it looked like he's gonna dunk it. Like we had a, basketball ring somewhere.
I thought the setter this side had overreached.
Yeah.
The referee thought otherwise. APR running away with the first set. It's already 7-point difference.
And that is someone who just
8 points now.
Decent. Served well, and definitely he's back there in the serving box. That happens to be Vincent Mboningaba.
Substitution for APR. Muhire comes on for Kanamugira. Kanamugira Prince.
Well received, I could say. Killing it.
90. Nice block. Monster block.
APR.
Monster block.
Christian Muhire says, no, boy. You're going nowhere. Well, we have you, our fans of volleyball, watching. Dixon, thank you so much. We have Mutesa Sir Haruna. We do have the
Okelo Andrew, thank you for watching. Mugabe Orwell, he's always watching and definitely letting us know he's watching. He always drops a comment.
Violence from APR. There it is. It is not violence. They're telling you we got it. And we're gonna show you that we got it.
These players have energy, Maxwell says.
Dave. So we've gotten Damo coming, that is APR's jersey 16. Munyamahoro, Daniel, on the screen. Damo. Oh,
French, some little French. Damo. It's 21-11, 10 points game.
I won't leave this place having learned some bit of French. Definitely. Damo.
Bonjour.
I think we're heading to Soir.
21 APR, 11 Cobra. Nice service and good reception. Another 90. Good block. 22
by
11.
It's a block. Was it a block out? It was a block out.
Oh.
Blocks well, but blocks out.
He's playing well. Shot 17 for South Sudan.
And they're having a substitution.
Cobra making the double substitution, taking on the setter.
That wasn't called for. Did you have to show him away?
Taking off the setter. The setter in backcourt. Abraham. A very good setter, very tall and good setter.
Finally, they're feeling the fire. They're starting to substitute. And exactly, it's what APR though has been playing for, because from the time they started, Cobra had the lead, but APR tightened strings up, and they took the lead and made sure they have it. This set is theirs for taking.
Can Cobra defend the service and can they reduce the deficit? He decides to dump and it's perfect. Scores a 3-point
Now
It's 13-21.
there's a market in between Marcy and Levis there. Jose 13 and 3 failed to, communicate. That's why I would probably serve again if I had to serve.
Abraham, it's a very simple service, but very technical. He serves it in the right position where he wants it. It's 13 for Cobra and 21. Call Majok.
Cole there. He's featured in many clubs here in Uganda.
And seen him play for Sky.
Yes.
Another point.
And he's right there helping his brothers from home, Cobra.
Another point for Upamile. Upamile is the shot 17 of South Sudan Cobra team. The one with the headband for easy identification. He's really passing those high blocks of APR.
You don't need the headband if you're doing a great job on the courts. They will see you nonetheless, like him. Very visible with that attack.
He makes the 22nd point for APR.
23rd.
It's 22-14.
Oh yeah, you're right.
APR self-morale on court alone motivates the players. The bench is all screaming, let's go APR, let's go. Jump server.
Wow.
Passes it. Another pass. Left 90.
Yo.
Cool.
Where are you going?
No way through. No way through there.
Hey, yeah. Guess what? I just love the energy. Like, they picked up momentum when you look at Cobra. The way they were playing before that substitution, the substitution did make the change, and it's really paying off.
Surely they're playing better. Unfortunately, he serves it out. It's his second service error in the game, and South Sudan is fourth service error.
Well, from how they're playing in the last 3 minutes, I think there could be a change in what we get to see from them.
I can't wait to see what they will have in stock for us in the second set.
But for now, this set looks APR all over.
Backward setter. Referee doesn't see it.
Okay.
But
okay, this kind of a rally. It's the longest I've seen so far. Oopsie.
Net touch. Net touch. Volleyball, you're not allowed to touch the net.
That is called fishing.
Fishing, yes. And it's 24 points, set point for APR.
Yeah.
APR has really shown us it's a team to watch in this CFB Zone 5 Club Championship.
Yes, looking at those attacks. The angles they've taken.
He attacks the ball now. Finishes the game with an error. It's
not the end of the game.
25-15, a difference of 10 points.
It's the end of the set.
It really shows someone is way better than you've played. Played better than you. First set, a 10-point game.
All right, and if you're just joining us, we are right here at the Lugogo Indoor Arena. It is the Zone 5, CFB Zone 5 Club Championships 2025, and right here in Kampala, Uganda. Just for you to come and experience volleyball at its peak. The best teams in the region. The
best of the best. Later in the day, we'll have Break taking on UCU. Then later on, Nemo Stars taking on Roundup East. Don't forget to subscribe, and you'll get all the notifications for the games that are coming. We'll be showing volleyball from today up to the 4th of March. So keep hooked. We'll be back for the second set.
Number 2.
The South Sudanese side, Cobra, they've decided to change the starting setter, and Abraham, shot number 2, is on.
Serving is Paul Akan for Rwanda. It's APR, and it's an ace.
They're failing to receive. It's 2-0 in this second set.
They seem to have gotten the ghosts that held them in the previous set in the middle there. Yet they sort of ended it quite well, momentum-wise. Good eyes from APR.
That's 3-0.
Dang.
They're running away the second set already. But it's an early stage of the game. You can't just conclude that it's
The
gone.
men's game, if someone leads you by 2 points, it's very hard to catch them.
I believe.
Very, very hard. That is a nice pick and a beautiful point.
They both want a setter who is mobile for their bad reception. So I believe they're going to give us a very interesting set in the second one.
I have a bad reception like really bad, really.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe.
It's a service from Cobra. Whoa! Man!
What an attack. The middle player was beaten, the side player was beaten, he had the free net, and they attacked it in the front court.
APR seems to be wanting to scare the rest of us away. But now, Cobra is saying, I'm here. 1 point, I got you. 2 points.
It's 4 points for APR and 1 for South Sudan.
And well, South Sudan is not scared. If your attackers hard, we're going to get you back. And clearly, the goals were in their favor and give them that free service, giving them a second point. Fighting reception, APR.
The APR team fighting for every point. And they have scored.
Just like that.
5 points for APR.
You know, there's something they call chemistry. When a team has chemistry, that even when you make
The
errors...
simple things will work out.
Thank you. And I think I'm seeing that with APR. Sometimes all you need to know is your teammates, and then you'll know where to correct even the weirdest errors. South Sudan struggling to receive. APR, Mama Nyavo.
APR, coached by Coach Malinge,
Yeah.
is now considered a father of volleyball in Kigali. He's been with APR for over 10 years.
And I love when he's talking, he's really proud of
Very calm gentleman he is. And you don't see him on the bench, like they know exactly what to do.
No, he's not on the bench. Wanji? There.
7-2.
APR. It seems like they want to do this one. Come on, good. I got first.
Speed. And we go to the next one.
No, Cobra has height. We say the height is the advantage, right?
APR is proving me wrong, not just height.
You see what I told you? Ay. Now that's going to cost you.
Yeah. Oh, such an easy one.
I love how he flipped over when he picked that ball. Clearly, you can see to do that, you must have trained and, practiced it. Other short of that, you could hurt your arm or your back, your
Some of us play on tarmac. attacker.
So I know you're watching this match. Some of these games we watch is to borrow a leaf, learn something. That's the whole idea, or learn the game itself. When you see such a tactic, please, when you're training, practice it. Don't do it out of the blues. But APR says, for us, we don't attack out of the blues. This is our norm. We make points. And just like that, Samuel shows that they're leading even further with 8 points against Cobra's 3.
So it's a 5-point game. Will Cobra catch up, or we count it second set gone?
It's a baby set so far.
Ooh, an ace. Ace. I love watching aces. 9 points for APR.
Bro, was the ball too fast?
And he's serving exactly what the liberos are. Liberos are considered the best receivers in every team.
Oh, yeah.
So to be a libero, it's not just the height disadvantage.
You're the best defender.
The best defender on the team.
Serving APR. I love the jump stops.
Nice catch.
Yeah.
All out.
Give it.
Yes, it is out.
Unfortunately, it's out. Unfortunately, it's out.
10 points for APR and 3 for Cobra. First time out for Cobra. First time out for Cobra. You need a tray. First time out for Team Cobra. It's 3 points for Cobra and 10 for APR.
The way the game is going, clearly APR came knowing what their game plan was. They have stuck to their script. Nothing has made them shift. Well, they've had a few errors, but clearly they held them together in the first set, and they've come swinging from back then. Once they took the lead, they've taken that same energy throughout. And if Cobra doesn't pull up its socks right now, this will be a goner.
Are we going to watch a very fast set? Everyone is diving for the ball. APR showing us that it's easy to dive on this court. Oh, interesting.
It's marking.
They're diving for every ball. They are seeing every ball. They're not letting a ball land on their side.
Look at that from Cobra, you guys.
Cobra APR.
Beautiful. No, that's from Cobra.
The defense. I'm enjoying the defense more.
Well,
thank you all for
eyes of the beholder.
After a wonderful play, decides to come in there. 11. 4.
Yes, and APR is leading, but giving us a substitution.
They're bringing on a very good server.
And there goes Samuel out, and we've gotten Pionest. Am I still speaking French now?
That's more than French.
Well,
ball is still up. Ball is still up.
Next, out. Unfortunately.
12-4. 12 for APR and 4.
Cobra.
Rahama still in the service box. Rahama serves. It's a very good float. No, serves. An error for APR. Gets a point to Cobra. It's 5 points for Cobra and 12 for APR. We thank you all for watching. Please send in your comments. Subscribe.
And well, it is Cobra serving, received perfectly. Mama Nyabo, that is what you get when you have a good reception.
When you serve cheaply, that's the reward you get.
Really? And then when you have a good reception, the setter puts up a nice set, and you kill it just like that.
Cobra makes a substitution.
Yeah, it's really hot in there. They can't imagine what's not happening. They need to make something happen really fast.
Good receiver. So the reception and the deficit will reduce from 8 points.
APR is playing in its game. It's picked the momentum. It's taking its momentum. It's not choosing to play the Cobra game. But man,
wonderful attack from Cobra.
Exactly.
Nice power.
It's interesting that with such attacks in their arms, why aren't they leveling up? Because right now we are looking at more than half kilo. Because APR is at 13. Cobra is at 6. Clearly, they need to do something.
13. Unless. Oh.
Wingo. What they meaning?
Wingo.
Make
The
your points.
Surizo Mas decides to send the ball out of the arena.
Yani?
The Surizo Mas. Merci.
Merci. If you're learning French today.
7-13. They've reduced it. Oh. When they look like they're reducing the deficit, an error in the service.
There's something my father said. When you make 10 steps, it's wiser to make one more step. Don't make 10 steps and then go minus 9 steps. Take baby steps. Mpola. One point at a time.
Drop a service. Sorry for interrupting you, but he decides to dump and it's easily covered by the Rwanda team. Backcourt. Leg touch. For South Sudan, Cobra.
If there's something I'm also noticing about South Sudan, it's like their positioning also is not helping them. The ball finds them in all the wrong places. One thing we know when you're training is that you're given a chopper on that court. You know why you're supposed to cover.
A chopper meaning your territory.
Exactly. So if you're 5, you should know where that ball will be attacked. So the block is left to cover a particular area and you have a right cover. But if you look at how they're playing, their cover positions are wrong. So that ball is bound to fall anywhere APR wants it.
Someone told me earlier today that there is no league in South Sudan. So the players just make themselves train and only compete on the international.
Wow.
When they come to Uganda, when they go to Nairobi, when they go to Kigali, that's the only time they meet to play together.
That is inspiring because I can imagine if you had these guys, the way they are, and you give them very good coaches, the masterpieces they will become. Awesome.
Yeah, all right. You can comment, tell us the team you're supporting, give us your prediction. Will it be a 3-0 or Cobra will come up in the third set and give us a competition?
Net kiss
Ball is still up.
Good eyes though.
That's what to do with the free ball.
But also the block. One thing I know about blocking, it's not about putting your hands open out wide. You need to direct that block. For as long as you say, show me your hands, and you show them, that is what they do to you. They defeat them.
All right. Substitution for Cobra. 15 out and 13 in.
They're trying everything they can to make sure they get the wraps of this set, but it seems elusive. FPR running with it, 17 points.
17 for 8. That's a difference of 9 points.
And yes,
they catch up.
Well,
let's prepare for the third set.
9 points in the bag for Cobra. They are serving. APR ready to receive.
Nice reception. But that looked like a carry. Wow.
You're not the ref. Ref is the final man.
The ball delayed in his hands.
It's a point for APR. 18.
Name for Cobra. In volleyball, you enjoy such games when you're on the leading side.
Serving is APR.
Whoa!
That's what I said. If they get everything they need,
such a thing you're supposed to celebrate it. But they all look sad because maybe the difference is too much for them to have the morale.
No, they're strategizing one step at a time. FPR picking up that point.
Block is slightly off the net, so the ball lands on his side.
Rahama,
point.
Yes, gets to get that one in for APR.
19 APR and 10 for Cobra. Some of the comments, the players watching APR, there is Akan and Dennis Ikere. Also Enos. That's a comment from one of the viewers in Kigali.
Oh,
thank you all for watching.
Cobra blocked by APR saying
no way through here.
Pass chill a bit.
20.
FPR is playing. It makes volleyball look so easy, you know?
Make it look so easy. You feel like you can also go in that team and play something there.
We should try and push you there, you see.
Nice jump service and a good reception. So his opposite.
I really want to say this. If there's something I've really noticed of the running teams, they really work on their jump services It is one country that it's like specializes in making sure that jump service is on point.
And very hard.
Thank you.
Not just passing the ball over.
They don't play baby service.
The first weapon is on service.
And they keep mastering it, working on it.
Double substitution for Team APR.
They're feeling
I
comfortable.
think right now this is when you bring on your fringe players, the support players, not the people to compete, and you let your real players. Cobra trailing by 9 points. They use the block once again.
Yes. Well, it takes a very smart brain to do that, because then you're looking for angles of that block. Using a block to make a point sometimes can backfire and ends up on your side.
Yeah, sure. APR decides to float the ball across. This time he receives well. Goes for dumps it in.
That's a smart dump.
12-21. That's being smart.
Yeah.
Everyone is up. There's no one who will drop down very fast to pick
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful from Cobra.
The ball is that low. There's literally no one who will go down that low fast to pick it up.
Facebook on his face. Wow.
9-point game. 12-21. Good service. And they've matched.
Whoa!
Post up low.
Yeah.
I see the morale is coming up. Let's go, Cobra. Let's go. Keep the comments coming in.
And, well, one thing I know is that APR is not phased. They know they can still push hard. Actually, they don't need to push that hard.
June watching from Chigali says, let's go APR. This is going to be a 3-0 for us. Let's watch and see. Cobra's block is upping its game.
Well, APR got...
From Cobra.
Goes a manager again. Like
15-21. They're coming up. It's just from 10 points, it's now just 6 points. The difference.
Yeah. You know, I need to see more of the Cobra block, because these guys have height. I think this is their one piece they have advantage to use. If I was them, it's all I need, you know.
I've watched them play a lot of times, and they pride themselves in the block. They're called the block masters. I don't see it working. Maybe Cobra is...
No, APR did its homework. I'm sure they did the homework, eh? Like, have you seen how they're attacking? It's like they're attacking short guys. No, seriously.
That means they are very good jumpers, jumping very high.
They've done their homework.
Substitution for APL team.
Of course, we have Vincent getting off.
Muhire Christian.
And Christian Muhire is back on.
Muhire Christian, very tall player. Thank you all for watching. Keep your comments coming in. Predictions. I will read some of the comments. Oh, the service error from APR.
Well, that doesn't hurt as long as you're leading, does it?
It hurts.
Are you sure?
It hurts.
Really? Did you see his reaction? It's like chill. I've seen
really
people react, keep that ball like.
I almost jumped out of my chair when he served it in the net.
Service from Cobra. APR that reception. Let's see if you can convert it.
Oh, converted. Opposite. I love watching opposites score good points. It's 23-16.
I love that 6 was where it was supposed to be, but like Stan held his legs and said, let the ball be.
It's just 7 points. Let's go, Cobra.
Well, we only need 2 for APR to seal the deal.
The ball is up.
At least it's 2 minutes. Sorry. Well, they say the best man takes the set. APR is enjoying this one. Then set point 24 against 16 for Cobra in this second set of their first meeting in the Zone 5, the CAVB Zone 5 Club Championships 2025.
The first set ended at 15. They've bettered it by how many points now?
Not yet. Don't count your eggs before they hatch. There we go.
On 24, I don't believe they will make many more.
Okay.
25-16. It's done. 2-0. APL 2-0.
I think what Cobra needs to do now is change how they are playing, because they have made 2 sets so far in this game. What I've not seen Cobra do is use the one thing they have over APR, and that's height. Yeah, APR, but they're not short. We're not talking about short guys here. But Cobra has really a better height. They should use that fast. And of course the services. We've seen the service errors they've made so far.
Yeah,
If only they could tighten those two things, I'm sure they might change this that set to their advantage.
I feel like it's already run away from them. APR has mastered their art. They're attacking the balls higher than the blocks.
Mark, which game do you play?
Volleyball.
I've been using guys come from 2 sets and,
When they have the morale, but I don't see the Cobra guys. They all look down. They all look down. I don't see them coming up
They
here.
don't judge a book by its cover. They may look down, but maybe that's how they are. Some people preach you smiling, but the smile is
Deep down,
not on the mouth. Anything can happen. It's anyone's game right now. Of course, APR is comfortable doing the half 2 sets, but yeah, anything can happen in this match.
So, do you think the coach will bring on his French players to play the third set, or he will stick to his guns to finish the job?
The skill he has, I don't think he has time to play those games. Just come do your game, finish your game, let's show them who we are. We are APR, and that's it.
Coach Malige, the veteran coach, the father of volleyball in Chigali. I talked to him earlier today. He was telling me that he was starting in 1993. He had a chance of playing volleyball with the president. I mean,
Wow.
wow.
That has some height on him, man.
You think he's
Given the size, he looks like he'll be agile and fit.
Victor is a minister of defense now. But in terms of like athletics,
What I love is that they've done their best in volleyball because every league do their very best to make sure stand out.
some of the comments are funny.
In Cavb, Alfred, I hope I said your name right. You're saying don't say anything, anything can happen. I'm sure it's not me, that is Mark. Mark is trying to jinx the game, saying it's a done deal, and I'm thinking, no, it's not done. And here we are again, giving you a chance to realize that maybe it's not a done deal, and Cobra has a chance to maybe steal the set away from APR and take them all the way to 5.
Are there any changes on both sides? Or
I can see some changes actually on the Cobra side.
we are set for the third set. The referee puts everyone in position, and we're all set to go for the third set. Do you want to give predictions? Where will it go?
No, I'm not predicting.
Can I choose a side?
You cannot choose a side.
Okay, to choose a side.
You cannot.
But I see. Thank you all for watching. Please give us your predictions. We're going to read them out.
Did I just bully Mark? I'm laughing on me, guys. I'm so laughing on me.
Cobra, they're all psyched up in this set. Hopefully. APR takes the first point of the third set. 1 for APR and 0 for Cobra.
Well, looks like they're starting it to finish it. The first person who has the first point usually goes all the way. It looks like so far.
Cobra starts with Abraham, the setter that finished the second set. Goes for the middle and the ball goes out. Did that ball really deserve to be a middle ball, or he had to push it out?
We have Jean Diugisagasana. I think that is it. You're saying you're rooting for APR 3. No, of course, I'm not surprised. But Cobra is saying we're trying. Trying they are, but nothing is coming through. 0 they have in the set, and 3 APR is leading.
APR leading in the third set already. It's 3-0. Some of the comments. Alfred watching from Cavb. He says among the Machiga, when you say it's a done and dusted thing.
Yeah.
It's not Sheila.
Ah.
Send your greetings to all the people in Cavb.
Chiga.
Yes, proud one.
So what did you say?
Tunamuchiza Machiga.
Bueno.
You share the link, let the Machiga watch their people do their thing.
APR is doing its thing here, having the liberal of Cobra dance on the floor.
4 points for APR and 1 for Cobra.
Oh boy. Volleyball. It's a very entertaining game, I can tell you.
For 1. Jump service and it's out.
That's the thing about jump service. Why is it that most times you have 1, 2, the third one just goes haywire?
Back when I was still playing volleyball, my coach always told me to jump serve.
Why?
It's better to jump serve and serve in the net than passing an easy ball and they pound you.
Okay.
That's my thinking as well.
Nice.
Referee still thinks it's still in play.
Yes. Sudan, are you taking it?
He chooses to dump.
Hey, well, you have to learn how to dump. Let me teach you. This is how we do it. And FPR says, yeah, pay attention. That's how you dump.
That's Akram Paul, the setter for FPR.
That's what they say when you're chasing.
Does that sound Rwandese or he's not Rwandese?
It doesn't matter. He's playing for Rwanda, so he's from Rwanda and that is APR.
Overreach. That's what setter.
So, many times people try to dump, but there's a particular technique in which you should dump. The ball should be faster and should have watched your opponent. That's exactly what Paul did there. Telling him, dude, you've dumped, but this is how they do it.
This is how they dump.
With finesse.
It was so interesting to watch. Grenade, he served.
Okay. He hit that ball like he
really
didn't
minimize
care.
their errors.
No, he didn't care. Because that ball, he had almost taken off. Then the setter gave him the ball. It's like he wasn't ready to get it, or he wasn't prepared to get it, or he thought just get it.
Pass it over and replay.
FPR is enjoying its moments.
The chick I told you, when you say, it's a done deal. You feel like it's done as well.
I think nothing is more painful like an own goal. If it has an own goal in volleyball, you dump yourself.
It's already a 6-point game, below 10. 8 points for Rwanda APR and 2 for South Sudan Cobra. 8-2.
Well, we do have Samuel, brother Vincent, who served for APR and served straight into the net.
Does a service error hurt you?
That's what you said. The simple services.
Really hurts me. Simple services and you serve in the net really hurts. Someone commenting asking me which position I play. Okay, Joe. Kasim, director, what position, what time I
Whoa!
APR running away with this 9 points to 3.
Yes, that just a 9. That is Khan Paul did that.
Not a proper, but I'm seeing an easy 3-0.
Well done, Cobra. Squeezing that point in and making sure
Upamilia did his thing.
They each closer, at least somehow. It doesn't have to be a below 10.
Just a 5-point game. Cobra, yes, you can catch up. 5 points for Cobra. 4 points for Cobra.
That sounds like sarcasm.
And 9 for FPR. Middle. The setter is really good.
He attacked that ball.
You didn't see the set?
I saw the set, but did you think he attacked that ball?
I liked his set. Well, there are more upcoming games today. Right immediately after this, we'll have REG, that's Rwanda Energy Group, taking on UCU, the university team in Uganda.
And right after that, we'll have police from Rwanda taking on Nemo Stars from Uganda. But just so you know, we do have games over there in Old Kampala Arena. The match is going on from this very Group D. And that happens to be KVC taking on Prisons. Their game is ongoing. If you can make it to Lugogo, the other place to be at is Old Kampala Arena.
We'll be having volleyball throughout the week. The tournament, CAVB Zone 5 Club Championship, are taking place right here in Kampala. And they will be ending on the 4th. If you can schedule any time and be here, that will make us happy and proud. Cobra says we can do it as well. Attack through the middle.
When a ball gets to make you kneel, man. Volleyball Simon.
Living for a ball.
Enjoyable.
5 points for Cobra and 10 for Rwanda APR.
Emmanuel Mwaka, these guys have no mercy. No, they don't.
In the CFVP Zone 5, there are 4 teams representing Uganda. That's KVC, KVC, Nemo Stars, Protest, and UCU in the men's category.
Yes.
And from Rwanda, we have APR, Police.
Yes, Police.
And REG.
All right.
I did say Rick past the proper wrist.
Mark, stop the tongue twisters.
11 APR, 5 for Cobra.
So far, APR is leading. They've led 2 sets so far. This is the 3rd set. It either ends here with them or Cobra tries to force it. Will they?
Through the block. The Nemo Stars game will be on at 8 p.m.
This
Please
is
be
quite,
here.
this is quite, devastating to know that Cobra has the height. It has that one thing we love the most in volleyball, height, and they're not using it. Though the gods are on their side and APR subs in the net, giving the point to
Cobra.
Yes.
Making it 6 for Cobra and 12 for APR. It's a 6-point later on today.
At 8 p.m. Well, right now, APR has got another point, pushing them to that team. It is just a 9 that happens to be Akan Paul. Man, he's made his name in this set today.
Player to watch.
Yes.
He's a very good setter.
We also have some, good attacks in our pockets, and there goes one, getting them 7 points.
7 points for Cobra and 13. That's half kilo.
Yeah, happy about 14 to 7, boy.
Yes. Pull up. Oh,
touched.
Net touch.
It's interesting. I love the energy of the game, especially the APR, because you can see Sudan Cobra is withdrawn. South Sudan's Cobra is really withdrawn.
Some of the comments here, Jin, hope I pronounced it well. He says, my prediction, the final will be between 2 under teams. Really? We have a lot of volleyball coming up. We think you're going to change your decision later on.
It's an opinion, but we're yet to see what will happen.
14 for under APR and 8 for Cobra.
Bad reception will cost you.
Yeah, it cost them a point.
They say you cannot score if you can't receive. How do you expect to eat if you can't cook? Huh? Like Korea. Let's be really
You can't cook and you expect to eat.
How? Magic?
9 for Cobra. 14. It's just a 5-point game. Cobra, you can do this. Not like that. Like that.
Well. FPR is enjoying this game so far. It's really nice when you start the tournament and you take your first win, I think when you come into your next one, you're really energized, if I should put it that way. And that's what it looks like for APR. Cobra struggling.
You can't be chasing and you serve it too. Another point for APR.
Sorry for Cobra.
They run the team.
Sometimes the names you pick, I think, jinx us in a way.
Cobra.
I expect them to be biting.
APR in full.
Police, they are there.
APR, it's a defense team. It's sponsored by the Rwanda Defense Force.
Yeah, clearly they're there to capture, hold you back. You don't go through. And that's what they're doing to Cobra right now. There's no escape for Cobra. Rwanda is totally tying them down. APR is pushing them down, sinking them further into losing this match.
It's 17 points to 9. That's an 8-point difference. Okay, can I now say it's half kilo?
Okay, it's okay. You're dying.
Half kilo, 9-18.
It really hurts when you go to receive a ball with your hands and it goes through. And many times you're told receive the traditional way. Exactly.
And he goes hard. He wanted the touch.
All right, yeah, Rwanda.
Just a small touch on the hands, but it didn't happen.
I love what happened to the referee up there. I think he's using to the side that is winning, but he just had to.
Substitution for Rwanda.
And we have 2 coming. That is none other than Cedric Munezero.
Munezero Cedric.
There he is on your screen.
Munezero Cedric. Let's watch why the coach has brought him on.
Hey, this block, Eddie back. It is lying. That was your man to hold on. That was even a hard attack. Like, seriously.
Some of the comments, let them call for a timeout. Really, this is starting 20 on 9.
Did I ever tell you about the one time I was at a game
No, you didn't tell me. You can tell me now.
I did exactly what he did, and my coach smacked me as in secondary school. That's what I learned sometimes. You need to be serious in everything you're doing. Even if it's just a blow, commit. If it's a reception, commit.
Very good setter he is. Right on your screen now.
That is a can call. Doesn't easy. Yeah, he's really been outstanding.
Can I make my predictions now? Let's settle the tournament. Support and watched his playing very well.
I call that emotions.
Affiliated to other teams. Maybe says a very good. 21 on 10. Guys, we have no hours to wait for the next game, which will be Reg taking on UCU.
Well, it's not surprising that APR is playing the way it is. Like you said earlier on, they are in the leading teams in the Rwandan volleyball league.
Is that an S? No, referee says it's out. Jean has written for me what APR is in for, but I cannot pronounce it. Can you pronounce this correct?
Ami Patriotic Rwandanese.
Patriotic Rwandanese.
Together, Zach, we've tried.
Yeah, we've tried really. Thank you for watching. I wish I would send audios here to listen and see how.
This one is looking for playing back to Rwanda. What? If he had been losing, I would say that's what he wants. But unfortunately,
he even smiles to me. They're enjoying every moment of this.
He's such a broad. Nah, we can't be having your teammates give us good balls and then you come with that one. No.
There's an entertainer.
That's entertainment. Just.
Is it 3-0 for APR?
Yeah, it is.
They have in this group APR, Cobra. Teams are in this group.
KVC.
And
Prisons. Yes. Tanzania.
Prisons of Tanzania.
Whoa, that was a beautiful one. Very pretty.
14 for Cobra.
It was sexy.
Yeah,
they came up, but they didn't see how swift and fast it was coming. It landed just beautifully.
Some of the comments, Cobra should have given Ntinda BC.
You know, the best points are those that you don't see a person attack with so much energy and vigor. It's exactly what APR just did with that point. It's been like, oh, cute. Simply done. Nicely.
It's a point.
Yeah.
Simple and that.
Intelligence.
APR happens to be the record champions of Rwanda.
Not surprising. Looking at how they play. Yeah.
But yeah, you can be good, but we also have a few, attacks in our pockets that can really show you that we have volleyball.
Every set they've been going above 15.
And it's a good thing.
Yeah, sure.
It's really a good thing for Cobra.
I think Cobra will learn. No, not like that. They have so many service errors. I think they will learn something from this game, and we'll have a better game from them the subsequent days. We have volleyball for this whole week, from 26th up to 4th of March.
26th.
The date is 27th.
That guy again. Cedric.
I said he's the entertainer.
No.
Because I don't know. But maybe the coach did that substitution for a reason.
Maybe
he needs the experience. Yes. Anyway, Cobra gets to enjoy it and lead, and that's what they need. If they could put Cedric in there for APR, yeah, we could make a difference, Cobra side. But APR is saying no.
More Cedrics.
Cobra 16.
Thank you all for watching. Thank you for giving us your predictions. This is match point for APR. 24-16 for Cobra.
And we do have Muhire Christian sub there for APR.
That's a carry.
Oh no, Cobra, not like that. It's really not funny when you're the person chasing and you're making all these unnecessary errors.
Cobra has made so many errors. I hope they learn something, and the next coming games will have something much better than this display. Some of the comments say looks like a Serie A team against a Serie B team.
That is really unjust and fair. I can tell you one thing, that it's not a Serie B team.
Cobra plays way better than they have played today.
Yes, and besides, Cobra is the best club in South Sudan. Knowing that even without the facilities and the coaching and the technique that most of our clubs have and Rwanda have, and they're able to pull up the game they have done. I'm looking forward to their next game, honestly, because I know they have it. In the first game, so many things happen. After such long journeys, the body's not yet where you want it. So yeah, I'm noting that next year might be better, but definitely MPR having won this one, that surely not be blessing on the next person.
Subscribe so that you get notifications of all the coming games. This is the Sports channel, and we are showing live the CAVB Zone 5 Club Championship that's happening right here in Kampala.
And the next game coming up will be one of
UCU is taking on Reg Rwanda Energy Group. Please put your notifications on, and you'll receive every notification as it comes in.
And just so you know, to watch the game in person, all you have to do is come to the MTN Arena right here in Lugogo, Kampala, and you'll have a fantastic ballistic time.
Thank you all for watching.
Thank you.
Catch you all in the next games.